Yo, what's up, y'all? You already know it's AP. And yo, let's talk Dr. Dre and his possible $1 billion divorce. Also, my guy Tracy Morgan and his wife is in the headlines because they're going through a little bit of marital stuff too. And I can't forget about Snoop Dogg, back in the headlines, y'all. Snoop kind of said some things a little late last week about the boy Eminem. Could we possibly be seeing a little friction, a little beef, maybe even another versus with Snoop versus Eminem? I don't know. Let's find out. Don't you know I caught a CO falling asleep on death row? I grabbed his gun and he did what I said so. Happy birthday. Happy 60th birthday to my man, one of my top 5 MCs of all time, Chuck D. Happy birthday, yo. Happy birthday, Chuck. For real. That's a blessing. But if you didn't hear, earlier this week, well, not actually earlier this week, this actually happened back kind of sort of, the wheels got started turning back in March. My man, Dr. Dre, who's worth, by the way, $800 million, close to $1 billion. Listen, y'all, I'm a thousandaire. Well, I'm a hundredaire. But anyway, y'all, Dr. Dre, who's worth $800 million, if I didn't already mention that, he and his wife, Nicole, she actually filed for divorce. Inciting, reconcilable differences. They've been married for 24 years, y'all. That's a long time. 24 years? But it looks like they're heading for the divorce. But there's a plot twist, because normally when you get a divorce or whatever, you have to split everything down to half. So that split everything down, straight down the middle, normally. So that would mean that if Dre is worth $800 million, she would be getting that other half, that 4. But hold up, y'all. It ain't happening that quick. She might not be getting that much because Dre, in this plot twist, he has a prenup. So you already know what a prenuptial agreement means. Whatever terms is stated in that are the terms they have to go by and abide by during these divorce proceedings and all that. So we're gonna see how that turns out. Hopefully, they both, I hate to wish divorce or breakups on anybody, but it's the summertime. It's that season, where people break up to find somebody else and then make up in the fall and in the wintertime. So you never know. Also, my guy Tracy Morgan and his wife, it looks like they're headed for a divorce. So, they seem like they're trying to work it out as far as, it being a fair deal for her and for Tracy. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know, Tracy Morgan, he got a huge settlement from Walmart a couple years ago in that car accident he was involved in. I think I read it was like close to $90 million. Don't quote me on that, but I don't know if she's going to be getting any of that Walmart money, but that 90 mil, if it was 90 mil, but we're going to find out and we're going to see. But yeah, Tracy Morgan and his wife are headed for Splitsville too. So I don't know, y'all. Try to keep y'all relationships together this summer. I mean, we only got technically another month left, and then it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold outside, baby. And you're gonna be calling up your ex like, yo, or she might be calling you up like, yo. So listen, if you can hold out another month, you might be better off with your ex or with somebody who you're more familiar with in the wintertime. But that's a whole nother story. We ain't gonna get into that. Snoop Dogg, can't forget about the boy Snoop. Earlier this week, late last week, something like that, he did an interview with Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee, and my guy, DJ Envy of the Breakfast Club. And during this hour-long interview, y'all, somehow they got on the topic of basically Dr. Dre, continuing with the Dr. Dre news. They got on the subject of Dr. Dre, and Eminem's name came up because they basically was like, is Eminem in your top 5 or your top 10 greatest rappers, hip hop artists, MCs of all time? Now, Snoop was like,
Eminem, the great white hope. White rappers had zero respect in rap. Let's keep that 1,000 wow. None. He has probably put Eminem in a position where he could be labeled as one of the top 10 rappers ever. I don't think so, but the game feels like he's top 10 lyricists and all that comes with it.
Now, let's just keep it 1,000 like we always do. Can I keep it 1,000, y'all? Yeah, let's keep it 1,000. Why not? Eminem, listen, y'all. He can rap, he can flow. He probably one of the dopest rappers, greatest rappers of all time. One of them. Right now in 2020, is he in my top 10 of rappers in 2020? Yeah, absolutely. In 2020, meaning rappers that's still active and coming out with material on a regular basis. Now, once you start talking about all time, is Eminem in my top 5 or top MCs of all time? Absolutely not. Eminem is not even cracking my top 20. But one thing that I absolutely love about Snoop Dogg, y'all, whether he talking about subjects of sports or whether he talking about Dale King and defending the legacy of Kobe Bryant, or whether he talking about Eminem being a white rapper, the one thing I absolutely love about Snoop, besides him being an outstanding MC and rapper, is that he always keeps it real, he keeps it authentic, and he keeps it 1,000, y'all. Whether you like it or not, Snoop is always gonna tell you what's on his mind, and that's what's up.